Scratch that, it's on Jakob Poeltl.
Anthony Edwards in isolation.
Can you believe we are on the brink of the 2024 NBA season, heading into Anthony Edwards' fourth year in the league? We know time flies, and boy, have we witnessed some jaw-dropping moments from this guy. But here is the burning question on everyone's mind. Is this the turning point for Anthony Edwards? Could it be the end of his promising career? Let's rewind a bit to November 26, 2019, a date etched in the NBA history books. A 6'5", 280-pound high flyer steps onto the court, and the league collectively holds its breath. It's none other than the man, the myth, the potential face of the NBA, Anthony Edwards. This dude wasn't just making waves. He was causing tidal waves with his deep bag of tricks, defensive finesse, and an unstoppable scoring style. Fast forward to Anthony dropping 33 points in the first half against Michigan State. Yeah, you heard that right. 33. Every NBA team eyeing that top pick in the upcoming draft had stars in their eyes, dreaming of snagging this 18-year-old phenom. And why not? 6 games into his college career, and he already had 3 25-plus point games under his belt. Now, let's talk about Dwyane Wade, a basketball legend in his own right. Even he saw something special in Anthony Edwards, hinting that this kid might even surpass him one day. That's like MJ saying, yeah, this LeBron guy is pretty good. High praise, right? Remember when Edwards soared above his Team USA peers, showcasing skills that left us all in awe. Despite being the second youngest on the team, he stood out like a supernova in a sky full of stars. As we gear up for the 2024 NBA season, a pivotal moment in Anthony Edwards' career, it feels like we're standing on the edge of something big. We've seen lottery picks before, those shooting stars that dazzle us with their brilliance only to fade away. Is Anthony Edwards heading for the same fate, or is he about to launch into a whole new stratosphere? Now, let's be real, every NBA career has its ebbs and flows. Flashes of brilliance, moments of doubt, and the uncertainty of what's to come. Anthony Edwards has given us glimpses of greatness, but is he about to redefine what greatness truly means in the NBA? As we navigate through the upcoming season, we're not just watching a player, we are witnessing a narrative unfold. There is this uncanny trend, a sort of rite of passage for NBA superstars, the fourth season magic. Now, whether it's because these ballers need 3 seasons to hit their peak, or the number 4 is just basketball's lucky charm, there's something special about it. In Michael Jordan's 4th NBA season, he wasn't just balling. He was collecting accolades like they were going out of style. MVP, check. Defensive Player of the Year, double check. Oh, and he decided to casually skyrocket his scoring average to 35 points a game. No biggie. Then there's LeBron James, the king himself. In his 4th season, he was on a rampage, averaging a career-high points. And get this, he carried a squad that probably had as much basketball expertise as you and me, all the way to his first NBA Finals at just 22. Kobe Bryant followed suit in his 4th season. He waltzed his way into his first NBA Finals, dropping buckets left and right while setting a career-high in points. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Anthony Edwards is the second coming of MGA, LeBron, or Kobe. See, our man Edwards might still be a few steps away from locking eyes with the all-time greats. But check this out. His first 3 seasons mirror the journey of those who etched their names in basketball lore. At just 22 years old, he's been on a trajectory that's got us all buzzing. Let's talk numbers. Anthony's scoring average has been on a steady incline, reaching nearly 25 points per game in his last regular season. That's not rookie luck, that's progression. And let's not sleep on his 3-point game. From a humble 29% in his Georgia days, he's now rocking an above-average 37% in his 3rd NBA season. So while he's not yet in the same sentence as the GOATs, Anthony Edwards is cooking up something special. First things first, his points game. This guy isn't just throwing up shots. He is on a mission. A steady uptick in every major statistical category screams dedication. We can't forget the defensive dance. In 2023, Edwards cranked up the heat on the defensive end, finishing in the top 15 in defensive win shares. Now, that's not just a fancy stat. It's a testament to his 7-foot wingspan and elite athleticism, giving offensive players a serious headache. In a league where injuries can be as common as 3-pointers, Anthony Edwards has been impressively robust. Despite his above-the-rim play style and high-flying antics, he's missed just 23 games in his first 3 seasons combined. Anthony Edwards had a chat with none other than Steve Kerr about his role on the team. Kerr, the strategic mastermind, saw Edwards leading the second unit off the bench as a firepower move for Team USA. But here's where Edwards took a different stance. Picture this. He's young, rocking the red, white, and blue, representing his country. Kerr suggests the bench, and Edwards, with a shrug and a smirk, says, "Sure, but we don't have a Kobe on this team. And even if there is one, that would be me." There's a rare quality in a young player who exudes the alpha mentality. It's in his DNA to see himself as nothing less than the alpha male, oozing confidence and an unwavering belief in himself. We haven't seen this kind of swagger since the days of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Think about it. How many players have stormed into the NBA carrying the weight of sky-high expectations, only to fizzle out like a deflated basketball? A lot, right? And more often than not, it's that mental fortitude that makes or breaks a player. Just peek at the last decade and the names start popping up. The ones who were touted as the next big thing with otherworldly talent, but somehow couldn't quite live up to the hype. Take a look at Zion Williamson, beyond the injury bug. What's been the chatter? It's about questioning his work ethic and commitment to the game. Does he really want to become the superstar he's destined to be? Recent off-court controversies haven't exactly played in his favor either. Then there's Ben Simmons, a man with an ultra-elite but somewhat limited skill set. He had all the tools to become great, yet his biggest hurdle, self-doubt, mental struggles, and a reluctance to improve after early success became his Achilles' heel. It's a reminder that in the NBA, everyone's got skills. Even the last guy on the bench, who spends more time with DNP labels than on the court, would likely school your average hooper in a game of one-on-one. But skill alone doesn't cut it in the unpredictable world of sports. Now shift gears to Anthony Edwards. Witnessing his growth over the first 3 seasons, you can't help but be excited. The urgency he shows to follow in the footsteps of the all-time greats is palpable. It's not just about skills, it's about the mentality. Edwards isn't just tapping into his potential, he's barely scratching the surface. And that, my friends, is downright scary for the rest of the NBA. So, what's the verdict? Anthony Edwards is on the brink of becoming the NBA's next superstar. His relentless work ethic, hunger to improve, and a willingness to learn have been evident since he dropped 53 points over his first 2 college games at Georgia. The kid is a force to be reckoned with, and the league better buckle up. Now, let's hear your predictions for Anthony Edwards in the 2024 season. Drop them in the comments, and don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. It's like a 3-pointer at the buzzer. It just feels right. Catch you on the flip side. Basketball aficionados,